Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position, spread out, and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Start to slow down your breath. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead, stretching out long through your arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee in. Grab hold of it, give it a little jiggle. And then extend the right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. And bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then release, bend your knee and bring it across for a spinal twist. Open out through the right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then staying in your twist, try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, letting your fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock. Grab hold of just the left knee. Drop the right leg long. Squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up. Flex and point your foot. Circle your ankle. A couple times one way. A couple times the other way. Bend your knee in. And then open it to the left, straightening part way or all the way out to the side, finding your edge, breathing there. And then release. Bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. First with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, little circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor. And we'll set up for a little bit of core work. Start by drawing the belly in, pressing the lower back down from the inside. We'll interlace fingers behind the head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Let's take one more like this. And then release. Bring your right knee in and your left elbow across so they come towards one another, and then extend the right leg really long. Knee in, reach out. Knee in, reach out. In and out. Let's take one more. And then switch. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then reach it long. Knee in, stretch long. Knee in, reach long. Knee in, reach long. One more. And then release. Stretch long through your arms and legs. Bring your knees back in. Another little circle or rock. Make your way up to sitting, and let's come all the way into a high push-up position. Hands right under shoulders, whole body in a straight long line. Shift your weight forward to lower down, and then come into your back bend. Cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. And then back to down dog. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. And then drop the knees and sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. When you come back to your resting pose, whether it's this shape or a different one, that could be a good place to check on your breath, slow it down again. Check what you had been paying attention to and invite it back to what you're doing. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Back to center. Let's lift up through table, come back through down dog, and then walk your hands and feet towards one another. Let's hang in ragdoll, feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. You can bring your hands together at the heart. Feet can be together or apart. Let's take a full A series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Take 5 deep breaths in down dog, or you might come back to child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape. Last breath here. Coming back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in. Start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your left wrist, take it over for a little side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back, lift the chest. Release arms up, tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square. With the upper body letting go, like ragdoll, let your head hang, let your neck release. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Sink low, deep bend in the front leg. Straight long back leg. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. And reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Up and back. Big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Come to the other side, grab the left wrist. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time, though you don't normally cross. Arms up, tip forward, standing splits. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose, taking the time you need for your transition, and settling into any neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Bend your knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. From down dog, let's take the left foot and step it a little forward with toes turned out. Reach your left hand back to grab hold of the inside of your ankle or heel, and then lift the right leg up, rolling open through the right hip. You might even look under your right arm. If this becomes difficult to balance, you can always bring your left hand back to the floor and either keep it there or when you feel steady, bring it back to your foot. While you're balancing here, concentrating, can you relax your face? Can your breath be deep? Last breath here. Let's release both hands to the front, step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the right palm, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Let's pull back up to standing. Come through warrior two and into extended side angle. You could start with your forearm to your thigh. Top arm rotates and comes overhead. If there's a different variation of this you would prefer, you're welcome to bring your right hand to the floor or bind. Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Make your way to down dog. From down dog, let's step the right foot just a couple of inches forward, toes turned out. Reach your right hand back, take hold of the inside of the foot or ankle, and then take the left leg up, rolling open through the left hip. Start to lose your balance, you can always bring your right hand to the floor, and then once you're steady, maybe bring it back. Let's release both hands forward, step the left foot forward, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. Pull up to standing. Come through warrior two and into extended side angle. Looking for a straight long line through the whole side body, from the fingertips all the way to the outer edge of your foot. If there's a different variation you took on the other side, you can take that again. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good resting pose. Let's come through down dog and into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go, and then let the upper body settle towards the floor. Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under the right hip, slide it out of your way so you can lean to the right. And then slide the left knee forward, getting set up for half hero. You might roll your calf out of your way. Check that your left foot points straight back, left knee points straight forward. You can sit up on something if that's useful. You can pad your ankle. Tuck the tail so that you're opening through the front of the left hip, and you can stay on two hands or explore coming lower, maybe onto one elbow, maybe to two elbows, maybe all the way back. Keep directing the stretch from the hip to the knee, tucking the tail more to keep it in the quad and out of the lower back. To release, let's lean to the right, take the pressure off, straighten that left leg. Maybe a little rub to the knee or ankle, working out any tightness from that. Keep the right leg bent, and then we're going to grab hold of the left foot. You can start with the left leg bent, pulling against it. Lengthen your back. So if your back is rounded, go towards a nice long spine. If you can keep that long spine and straighten your leg, go ahead and do that. If you can keep all of that and bring it in, find your edge. So it might be that the knee is bent, it could be the knee is straight, could be arms straight, could be arms bent. Going towards a nice long spine, breathing where you are. Keeping your leg more or less where it is, bring both hands to the floor, take the other leg up underneath it, and then we'll bring the legs in as we try and lift the hips, shift weight forward, step or hop back, taking a Vinyasa, finding your way to down dog. From down dog, left knee comes forward. Pigeon pose, left side. Set up any support, props. check on what you're doing. How's it feel? Maybe doing something a little differently if that feels better. Let's bring the upper body back up. Lean to the left. Bring the right knee forward. You can roll your calf out of your way. Have the toes point straight back. Add support if that's useful. Lean back, tuck the tail, and either stay where you are or explore coming lower. You can always come back up if you need to. Keep directing the stretch from the hip to the knee. Release, let's lean to the left, straighten the right leg out, give a little rub to the knee or ankle, working out any tightness there. And then bring that right leg up, grab hold of your foot, start with bent knee, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. If it's possible, you can go towards straight. If it's possible, you can go towards bringing that straight leg in, but prioritize that the back is nice and long. Keep your right leg more or less where it is. Bring your hands to the floor. Bottom leg comes up underneath it. So we can speed up what we did on the first side to take a seated vinyasa. You can take any pauses, take the time you need, eventually making your way to down dog. And then let's come all the way through to sitting. You can step or hop or make your way there as you like. Let's come back onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a little circle or rock. We'll set up for a few back bends, starting with bridge. Drop your feet to the floor, hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down to lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. You can shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down, and rest. If you want to come up again, come up again. Same thing or any other back bend. Listen to the feedback your body's giving you. You can stay as long or short as you like. Each time you're done, rest And rest until you feel like coming up again. If you don't feel like coming up again, you can move on to a counter stretch, happy baby, or anything else you want to do to release your back. We are moving towards the end of this practice, so this is a great time to really give yourself what you need. If you're enjoying what you're doing, stick with that. When you're done, just ask, what's needed now? Is there any last pose or stretch or anything you want to get in before coming into Shavasana? Could be a yoga pose, could be self-massage, could be just moving around a little. Feel whatever it is you're doing. When you're done, come into a symmetrical, relaxed position for Shavasana. Take your time getting comfortable. Let go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And let this movement increase through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. Roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for practicing with me. Feel free to reach out if you have requests or comments about these practices.